Sonam Dorji is quite an unassuming but very attentive on his lessons. Sonam is attending a music lesson at one music recording studio in Thimphu. Well, this is Sonam's second time in Thimphu, and the last time he came to see Thimphu was during the summer, along with other children from his school in Langdurbi. It was during that time the sponsors of the tour found that Sonam had an intuitive talent in music and art. So some good souls decided to bring Sonam back to Thimphu to attend some basic classes in music and art. For the ones who mentored Sonam were just amazed on how Sonam picked up so easily and were more than happy to help Sonam hone his skills.
I find him like he's quite talented boy, and he's grabbing the things so easily, so smoothly, so that even beginning days we feel like quite amazed with his talent actually. I feel like when we talk about this kind of young people and all, I feel like if they have the touch for the digital media, so they can improve their art, more than his age, in his age. If we start, he is quite talented about, you talk about art and all, he knows the things. If we train him over the computers and all, how to make the art and all, so I believe like after 10 years or 15 years, he can come out with a very good artist. So it will be very good for him for as a future Bhutan and all. So it's good, even I feel like they need to learn about the digital art and all. That's actually quite sad part actually I feel. If he go back to that places and all where he cannot get this facilities to practice, so I fear like he may lose some practice and all. So we think like we should give him more opportunity to do practice on this thing, so that he can improve. Yeah, a few months back actually, a few kids came here, around like 20 something. So we trained them for the basic drawing skill, like how, so that they can make the human figure and all, eyes, nose, and they like superheroes and also we train them to draw superheroes and some other character, also how to make cartoons, how to make the comic book things and also. These are, I feel the kids and all, they love to do this kind of things. This is the perfect age where we can train them more. If we train them more, like our future will be safe. Like we can get a good generation of artists. I feel he's pretty much interested in the superheroes. I feel, especially the Spider-Man. He loved to make the Spider-Man and all. A few days back, actually, we did one small experiment on him. So what we did, like we convert that Spider-Man into Bhutanese warrior. We put him into helmet and all this thing that it comes right, and he enjoyed those things and he practiced more about this. And it's like he was just playing with that drawing skill and all. So I found out he's pretty much interested in the superheroes and all.
Within a span of 2 weeks, Sonam had the opportunity to learn and sharpen his skills under the guidance of some of the popular Bhutanese stars, and the two were positive about Sonam and the intention of his supporters to groom him.
I would like to, and then I'd be very happy to say that Sonam Dorji is a guy that he's a very multi-talented guy, and then he can be somebody, and then I'm very proud to be his teacher. And he himself is very capable of doing so many things at a time. in our country, we don't have that platform, and we don't have the system of learning from the very early age. For example, if it's in India, they have a very, systematic learning from the very young age, and then when we see them on the stage, we always say, "Wow, they are very good. They can do so much of they can perform so well on the stage." But to tell you frankly, everything was trained from the very early age, so that was the result they are giving at the end. But in our country, we don't have that. And then I would like to say that it's very, helpful, and then it's very, we should have to have a very, school or something platform for the younger one who is really interested in such kind of thing. If you give them a platform, if you give them a chance, if you give them a time, we have a very talented, student, kids coming up, like Sonam Dorji. So he will be somebody, and then we have to give them a platform. And I feel very proud, and I would like to give him a full support for that. When I first asked him, he said he wants to learn Shunda and Bedra. And there are so many, specific Shunda and Bedra and so many things. And first of all, I tried to get his attention. That's the main, technique as being a teacher. So I got his attention, and I asked him which song you want to learn particularly. And he said that my particular song, he said, Gesa Chaluche Mega. He wants to learn that. And then the way he was expressing, the way he was telling me, really made me that he can really learn that song. He can, he can really express his feeling through that song.
Sonam is kept busy and is taken from one place to another around the town so that he gets the best experiences. He even joins a group of young people participating in a singing competition on BBS television. The competitors are all older than Sonam, and he hesitates, but gives in his best to rehearse a Shungda song. Sonam is only 12, and to be singing Shungda songs amazes even the professionals, and they agree it is all the better to train him early.
First of all, when it comes to music, I must say that he already knows a lot, and I feel that he has that sense of music in him. So it was all about teaching him the basic concepts. By concepts, so what I mean is, when it comes to music, we've been together for the past week. So in that week, I've been trying to teach him the basics of scale. And I know it's very technical, but I feel it's very important for him to learn, because like I said, he already knows a lot, but I also feel that it's important for him to know it's important for him to have the right foundation. So I'm going through the basics, which is playing with the scales and letting him know the scales of music, and basic pitch, and also when it comes to the timing, different timing, and simple things as opening his mouth and how to open his mouth. I believe there is a technique when it comes to singing as well. So these are all the things that he has been learning in the past week. I do think that he can keep learning music because you don't actually need anything else than yourself, because he is into music, and surprisingly enough for a kid his age, he loves Shundala. And it's not that he isn't exposed to Beta or Rixar as well. He knows these genres of Bhutanese music as well, but he still has his heart in Junda, and that is something very different for a kid in his age to know, because Junda is technically difficult as well, and it's difficult to understand the words, but he has somehow found a path, found a connection with Shundala.
The pace at which Sonam picks up to tune himself with musical instruments and then break into melodious traditional songs pleases even his trainers. All his trainers and mentors agree that Sonam takes the training seriously and has learned so much in so short a duration of his stay in Thimphu, but worried if he would be able to learn once he goes back to his remote Langdurbi village in Jamgam. Sonam says he learned many different things when it comes to singing and drawing. He also says he would keep learning even when he is back in his village.
Duro dile yintin maro leisure thupchila ngima ngaragi pen ngara ngima party to the terna party to the salary material thanmi tuchi dire material te disu animchi shesumi dise te khonsu gi kadine shunila te na shen nga pa ikara te miram duro miram chadu gi temji chepchu maze wachin nga malu temji namnyong de chodu temji matho pon su Mapangara Hunto Labevin, Sagin de Shunda Tendelur Gadi Shundara Tenibi, Sagin Villamapa. They were this Asiri and Anchigi Tachi Tendi Tawachasi Jamila, take a Shunda Saturday to sick Nima Dampo Uma Junjungi sick the Suti, the Rixi the Suti that they're not Bangachimi, Kecho, Sarsumedi, Samsamiki. Shaprechi mila tingachi shunda di bebjin nin dampule junjumbi shaprechi bendigi dilu choki bin shunila.
It is not just his sponsors who sees a budding talent in Sonam, but those at the live singing competition showered Sonam with beautiful comments as well. Sonam was a guest performer in one of the shows.
Rangi Shabradi Sulu, Toa Kitty, Mimanglo Debe, the Chinshu Namdalo, Namesame Rambe, se, the Levisunam Charagusuno Zumbera, the Pazangi Pu, Kizangi Shubsim Techerai, Lo Nga, true the Chijapole, Kogi, Tatona Yumigi, the Achoda, Ajim de Suzumbe, Anigi Kakatidi, the Dugi, Kalapinka Ginalo Chamato, Mimanglo Shunda Sunami, Semelishimbe, Pisubigi. The Churupchi, I call jail, Tani Bindi, Churinami, some touch the Lutu.
Lasso Karche, Garagi Jabjurchi, Nage Karche.
Sonam, on his final day in Thimphu, met with some of his trainers and supporters over a dinner and said he was very happy to have been given the opportunity to fine-tune his passion in music and art.
Demji Temi Songs, Tiberonganagi, Titi Tanji, Titipe, Demji Tensumiti, Midam Namkolo, Midam Hamuduka, Tisuki Katini Shunila. Mabangaragi, Huntolati, Benny Sirano Santandora, Tibidaya, Tizumi, Goka Mini Tigiti, Timo Domnin, Lim Disuding and Chica Sirpesul, Tigaya computer me, Titernaba Hebachindi. Girl, they Niman computer me, they will have a masula, Duro Diga Dinalu, Demji, have a masula.
with the likes of Sonam Dorji and many young people showing interest in music and art. The future of Buddhist music looks good, as it is going to be more melodious. And what needs to be provided is a platform and a support for music.
Joy.